have, of course, wow, ang ating prebiotic, probiotic. This is for our healthy gut. Okay. So, bali po nowadays, ngayon po, sa panahon po natin ngayon, I know, lahat po tayo ay takot na takot sa bakterya, sa mikrobyo, lalo na sa virus. Tama? Di po ba? But bacteria, microbe is around us, nasa paligid lang po natin, right? It's on your table, it's on your phone, cellphone mo, desktop mo, kung gamit mo, laptop mo, nasa silya mo, nasa kama mo, kung nakahiga ka, nasa bedsheet mo, okay, nasa silya mo, okay? It's even in your nose, it's on your mouth, nasa katabi mo, sa katabi mo ngayon, it's actually inside your body, okay? So, I'm sure, pagka nadinig mo si bacteria, alam mo, bad bacteria lang. Tama po ba? But did you know that you have more good bacteria than bad bacteria inside your body? Inside your body, at totoo po sa kaloob ng katawan mo. And these good bacteria are not just good to us, but they are essential to our survival. Always remember that term, essential to our survival. Okay. Actually, we have a symbiotic relationship with the good bacteria, which is called mutualism. This means you and the good bacteria, both parties, you and the good bacteria, benefit from one another. Now, look at this one. This is a rhinoceros, okay? Napansin mo yung rhinoceros, marami siyang bird sa back niya. So many birds sitting on the back of the rhinoceros. This is an oxpecker bird. The bird is eating the ticks. Meron po, ang rhinoceros, meron siyang ticks sa batok niya, sa back niya. May kuto, may mga parasites yan, okay? The bird, the oxpecker bird, eats those ticks, those parasites, okay? They are fed, okay? And then the rhinoceros naman gets less of the tick and the parasite. Kumbaga, yung oxpecker bird, kakainin yung mga ticks, yung mga parasites sa back ng rhino, mabubusog sila. Ngayon naman, si rhino naman, mababawasan naman yung kanyang puto. Tama? Yung kanyang ticks, mababawasan. Yung pulgas niya, mababawasan. So, both of them benefits from one another. So, ibig sabihin, both of them wins. Now, just like the good bacteria inside our gut, when we eat good food, healthy food, we feed those good bacteria. And this good bacteria gives us a ton of benefits in return. Sobrang daming benefits po. So, we are talking about the good bacteria. Ano ba yan? These are the probiotics. Okay? So, what are probiotics? Ano bang food ng may probiotics? Why should we care about these probiotics? Okay? So, yan po, may picture para ma-imagine mo. Yung good, syempre, yung maganda itsura. Syempre, yung bad, may pangil. Okay? So, ganun po. Because ang ating tiyan, ating gut has the good and the bad bacteria. But we'll be talking about the good bacteria. Now, yan. So, di ba, alam mo na. Yan, nakita mo na yan. Yan. So, what are probiotics? Okay. Probiotics are live microorganisms, okay? Basically, bacteria that provide health benefits when we take it. Pag uminom ka nito, they are often called good or helpful bacteria because they help keep our gut healthy. Okay. So, paano ba yan? Paano ba nalaman na meron palang good bacteria? Sino ba nakadiscover? So, we are so thankful to these people na nakadiscover ng probiotics. Okay. We have this Russian scientist and Nobel Prize winner, okay, Elie Mechnikov of the Pasteur Institute of Paris. He discovered probiotics over a century ago. Okay, in 1907, while working in Bulgaria, he was intrigued as to why certain inhabitants sa Bulgarian population live much longer than the others. So, tinakita niya ngayon na focus sa study niya ng centenarians, yung mga matatanda na 100 years old and up, okay, na inaral niya, napansin niya, he discovered these villagers, okay, were drinking fermented yogurt on a daily basis. Araw-araw kumiinom ng yogurt. And his studies found that a probiotic called Lactobacillus bulgaricus, siyempre nasa Bulgaria po siya, so Lactobacillus bulgaricus improved their health and helped these people in the longevity of their lives, meaning they live longer, ang haba ng buhay. So this prompted other scientists to discover the other types of probiotics. Now, one scientist in 1930 was a Japanese microbiologist, okay, Minoru Shirota. Siguro alam niyo na to, no? Minoru Shirota, who discovered and developed a strain called Lactobacillus casei Shirota. Now, in 1935, he developed, okay, a fermented milk, okay, which is called, of course, Yakult. Alam natin yan, okay? But what did he do? Ang ginawa niya, he fermented, he started marketing Yakult by fermenting a mixture of skimmed milk with a special strain of the Lactobacillus casei, and that was Yakult na nga, okay? Now, so very, very important, okay? So, to understand what is probiotics, very important, you know what is the gut. Ano ba ang gut? Ano ba importansya ng mga yan? Okay, now, the gut is simply, nakita sa picture ha, the large intestine, yung pong nakataas, pabalik na ganyan, yung malaki, yung bituka nating malaki, yung maliit, that is the small intestine. Okay? So, the gut basically is the small intestine and the large intestine. Okay? So, kailangan alam mo, ano ba yung ang function ng gut natin? Importante ba yan? Ang alam natin, pag kumain tayo, yung gut natin, syempre, okay, yung gut natin, a-absorbin yung pagkain, dadigest na yung pagkain. Yun ang alam po natin, okay? So, totoo naman po. It extract energy from the food, okay, yung gut natin. It absorbs the nutrients, like the vitamins, the minerals, the water, i-absorb niya yun. And then, waste po, yung syempre, ilabas na po yan, okay? Yet, waste na through excretion, ano man natin, dudumi po natin yan. Yan po ang function ng gut natin. Okay? When we take probiotics or the good bacteria, it ends up in the colon. Doon po sa colon nangyayari. Yung colon, dyan po nangyayari. Okay? Now, found within the gastrointestinal tract is the gut microbiome. Dyan po, nandyan po sila lahat. Now, ano ba yan? Ano ba yung gut microbiome na yan? The gut microbiome is the collective group of trillions of microorganisms. Okay, trillions of microorganisms. Mixture of bacteria, viruses, fungi, yeast that living in our intestines. Nasa loob ng tiyan mo ngayon. Nandyan lahat ng bacteria na yan. Trillions. Okay, can you imagine ang proportion yan? Ganito po yung tsura niyan. Okay, imagine lang po. Okay, okay, yan po, no? Yan. Yan po. Yung ating pong proportion ng cells of the human body compared to the microbials or the bacterial cells. Ang human cells is only 30 trillion, but the microbial, the bacterial cells is about 100 trillion. Can you imagine? Mas marami pa yung bacterial cells sa ating human cells. Okay? Now altogether, okay? Altogether, these microbes may weigh as much as 1 to 2 kilograms. Roughly the weight of your brain. Can you imagine? And together, the gut microbiome functions as an extra organ in our body. Kasi grabe po ang functions niya. And it is essential, again, to our survival. That's why this is also called the forgotten organ. Actually, this is new field in science po na maraming studies na ginagawa pa sa ngayon. Okay? But definitely, pagka sinabi yung functions po ng ating gut microbiome, it functions as an extra organ. Imagine, ano ba organs ng body? You have the brain, the heart, the liver, okay, the lungs, lahat po yung organs. You cannot live without your lungs. You can't live without your brain. You can't live without your heart. So very important, ibig sabihin, lahat ng organs, the skin, the largest organ of our body is the skin. You can't live without your skin. Definitely, you can't live without your organ, right? Now, the gut microbiome functions as an extra organ. Okay, ano ba ginagawa ng gut microbiome? Ano ba ginagawa niya? Now, ito po yung mga nagagawa po niya sa ating body. Now, this one. When we eat food, okay, our digestive system cannot extract all the necessary nutrients for our food. Hindi niya kayang extract lahat ng mga good na mga nutrients sa ating food, okay? The gut microbiome, which contains the good bacteria, of course, okay, will aid in your digestion. It helps our body break down food, particularly the fiber. Yung fiber po na hindi kaya i-digest ng ating digestive tract. So we can extract the nutrients to be used by our body. Certain good bacteria digest fiber, producing a short-chain fatty acids. Medyo technical ng konti, pero damnamin na lang po natin, okay? The short-chain fatty acids is very important for the gut. Why? It may help prevent weight gain, may prevent diabetes, may prevent heart disease, may even prevent the risk of cancer. Yung pong fiber na dinagest po ng good bacteria sa ating tiyan. Now, again, it also helps our immune system. The gut microbiome controls, okay, how your immune system works. In fact, 70% of your immune system is found in your gut. Most people do not know this one. 70% of your immune system is found in your gut. Can you imagine? So, yung immune system mo, nasa gut mo, hindi healthy ang gut mo, paano ka po protektahan ng gut ng immune system mo? Can you imagine? Okay, now, the good bacteria increase the immune cells in your gut, helping your body respond to any infection. When you eat food, when you drink water, when you breathe in anything inside your digestive tract, GIT, okay? Ang una pong magpo-protect sa atin yung ating pong good bacteria. Siya ang una pong defense natin sa ating katawan. So can you imagine if you don't have a good defense sa stomach mo, sa GIT mo, what will happen? Right? Next. We also have this. Can I have another phone, Dad, please? Okay. Now, may recent research din po, no? That was done. They found out that the irregularity of the microbiome, meaning an imbalance in the microbiome, meaning there are more bad bacteria versus the good bacteria, this can be linked to diabetes, obesity, heart diseases. Can you imagine? So kung puro bad bacteria ang laman ng gut mo, edi meron ka niyan. Can you imagine? Okay? So, nai-imagine mo na kung gano'ng ka-importante ang ating gut microbiome. Okay? Can you answer yes if you can you imagine? Okay? We're halfway na po. So, very, very important you know this one. Now, it can also reduce inflammation. Okay? Mix vitamins, including vitamin B12, vitamin K, folate. It also helps in weight loss. Ito, napakahalaga po nito, ha? Ito, magugulat ka. Those who were not able to attend the training last Wednesday, okay? People who are lean, yung mga payat po na tao, they have a fast metabolism. Payat sila, they do not get easily, kumbaga put on weight. Matagal silang tumaba, mabilis ang metabolism nila, so mga payat sila. And those people na mga lean, they have a different microbiome profile. Iba yung kanyang gut microbiome profile. Kanyang good bacteria, iba po ang profile ng kanya than overweight people. Now, as we lose weight, na mataba ka, nag-lose ka ng weight, okay? You will get healthier and your probiotic profile, okay, yung microbiome profile mo will also change. It will also improve. Okay, so what happens now? Doon sa mga matataba, they are doing now this fecal transplant, yung pong feces, that's it. They take the poop of the lean people and transplant it to the overweight people. And so, these overweight people starts to lose weight. Can you imagine? Minsan po pinapadaan sa rectum, yung fecal transplant, minsan oral naman. Ginagawa po yan, oral, okay? Can you imagine, lalagay po sa bibig mo yun kasi gusto mong pumayat. Okay, now, it also yan. Ito, very important din po. It also controls the gut-brain axis. This one is very, very important, the gut-brain axis. Okay? Okay. The good bacteria in your gut can be controlling your emotion, depression, anxiety, moods, and even appetite. Okay, now, what happens here? Okay? Yan. We have this gut-brain axis. Okay? See this one. This is the gut-brain axis or the gut-mind connection. Okay, the good bacteria controls your brain. Most people do not know that there are more neurotransmitters, okay, made in your gut than in your brain. Sa tiyan po natin gagawin yung neurotransmitters. Kasi saan ba kailangan to? Sample of neurotransmitters are serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, yan may mga neurotransmitters na kailangan natin. Nag-i-influence ng emotion mo, yung mood mo, anxiety, depression, even your appetite. Kasi minsan, merong instances na dapat masayang-masaya lahat. Ito ang baba ng mood mo. Ba't baba ang mood mo? Because there is something wrong sa neurotransmitters. Yung gut, yung microbiome kasi, walang good bacteria, so hindi makareact ng tama ang system mo. That's what happening. Okay, if you're eating mga food na unhealthy, naging unhealthy din yung gut microbiome. Now, even your brain is intimately controlling, also connected to your gut. Meron silang they talk to one another, the gut and the brain nagto-talk to one another sila. They go back and forth po yan. Imagine when you are stressed, you feel headache, di ba? You feel butterflies in your stomach, you go to the bathroom, every now and then, naiihi ka, nadudumi ka, kasi stress ka, di ba? Okay? Okay? So this means that the brain and the gut are intimately connected. The more stressed you are, they found out, the more stressed people, okay, they have more damage sa kanilang microbiome. They have more of the bad bacteria in their microbiome. Therefore, okay, it is very important that we have a healthy microbiome. That's why they call the gut the second brain. Hindi ba imagine mo minsan meron mga program, di ba? Meron mga program, meron mga research, sabi mo, paano mo nahulaan? Ang galing mo naman. Di ba minsan may ganon, may tatanong sa'yo, mas palagay mo, ano gagawin natin? ito sabihin mo, ito yung gusto ko, ito yung nasuggest ko. Sabihin mo, ang galing mo, tama yung hula mo. Because that's your gut feeling. That's where the gut feeling came from, yung word the gut feeling, okay? Kasi nga, your gut is your second brain, okay? Na-imagine po ba nyo? Nag-gets po nyo yung mag-usapan natin? Yan. So, always trust your gut feeling and never second guess because your gut feeling is always right. Okay, now, so we're talking about the gut. Therefore, it's very important dapat we have a healthy microbiome, right? So, anong factors nakaka-damage ng microbiome natin? Number one, diet. Sugary, yung mga sugary foods, sugary foods, yung masyadong matatamis, yan. Very, very bad po yan. So, matatamis, sobrang maaalat, mantika, let's say, you keep on eating sugary foods, fatty foods, hot dog, lahat po ng mamantika, bagnet and everything. Your gut will produce bacteria based on what you eat. Kung ano kinakain mo, yun ang produce ng gut mo. Okay, if you eat this kind of food, they'll produce, of course, the bad bacteria. Okay? Then this bad bacteria will then outnumber the good bacteria. Mas madami syempre si bad kumpara sa good. So, you will be having an unhealthy na microbiome mo. And very important po kasi sa microbiome natin to be healthy, you have a diverse microbiome, which means marami kang different strains, different species of good bacteria inside your gut. Very important yun. Okay? So, another thing is, of course, antibiotics. Alam natin, antibiotics sa 20th century, yan po talaga ang invention na mamahal natin because the antibiotics, of course, will kill the pathogens, will provide, kumbaga, yung sickness po, pinalilimit niya, pinapatay niya yung mga bad bacteria. But, antibiotics are also killing the good bacteria. So, it's very important na alam mo na kapag naka-antibiotic ka, it also kills the good bacteria inside your gut. And, of course, nagkakaroon ng imbalance sa good and bad bacteria. Sometimes, it's very hard to recover or to rebuild your gut microbiome because of the antibiotic, all the medicines that you are taking in. Also, yan, infant feeding, birthing process, sa pagnanganak, pagdaan po ng baby sa vaginal canal, of course, may na-introduce sa kanya yung mga bacteria. Infant feeding naman, sa breast naman po, pag nipipid, pag di malinis siya, syempre, namimit na rin yung mga bacteria. Okay? And then, sa life cycle naman, ang bata has already, inside the womb pa lang, has also already the microbiome. Meron silang good bacteria and bad bacteria inside there sa loob ng tiyan ng mother. Now, as we grow older, dumadami ang species ng bacteria sa ating tiyan. It's very important that you have a diverse, meaning so many different kinds of species of good bacteria inside your gut. So the more diverse you have species in your gut, the better because you are healthier. You have a healthy microbiome. Okay, so yung life stage nagbabago. And then, itong importante, stress. Stress is extremely bad for your microbiome. Ang lakas makasira ng microbiome ng stress. Imagine, di ba, there are diseases, stress-induced diabetes, stress-induced diarrhea, stress-induced hypertension, stress-induced ulcer. So, stress lang po ang dami nagagawa niya sakit. Okay, now, so very important, you focus on your food. You must eat prebiotic foods and probiotic foods. Okay. Sa prebiotic food naman, this is the food of the good bacteria, the prebiotics. So, importante, why did they put this one? Garlic, onion. Kasi meron ka niyan sa table mo, di ba? Madali naman mag-gisa-gisa, meron ka na yan. Banana, you can madaling bilhin. Apple, madaling bilhin. Oatmeal, madaling bilhin. Medyo mahila ng asparagus. Now, these prebiotics are the food of the good bacteria. Now, what are the probiotic foods? Sauerkraut, kombucha, pickles, yogurt, miso soup, kimchi. These are some samples lang naman po. Now, ibig sabihin nito, pag kumakain ka niyan, dumadami ang good bacteria sa tiyan mo. What if hindi ka naman kumakain ito? Okay, so ng resulta, kailangan natin syempre nito. Ito kailangan natin, the prebiotic and the probiotic. Now, we have, of course, our product, our premium quality product. We have 16 strains of lactobacillus and bifidus. 16 strains of good bacteria. We have the 11 strains of lactobacillus and 5 strains of bifidobacterium. Namely, of course, ito po I'll memorizing by heart. Okay, Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus casei, Lactobacillus paracasei, Lactobacillus bulgaricus, Lactobacillus brevis, Lactobacillus reuteri, Lactobacillus salivarius, and Lactobacillus fermentum, Lactobacillus caseri, Lactobacillus rhamnosus, the 11 Lactobacillus, and we have 5 bifidobacterium. Bifidobacterium lactis, Bifidobacterium bifidum, Bifidobacterium brevis, Bifidobacterium infantis, and Bifidobacterium longum. Okay? So, very important sa probiotic, you have the two most important, that is the lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium. These are the two most important sa mga prebiotic. Now, we have a total of lactocultures of 10 billion CFU or colony-forming units, and we have total of bifidocultures of 2.5 billion CFU units, the total of which is 12.5 billion CFU. Okay, now, ito na po yung pinakamabigat yung function. Sabi ko nga po, sobrang daming gandang benefits po niya. Hindi ko po ito maisa-isa. Okay? I just took up yung pong most important na pwede natin ilagay. Kasi kung nalagay ko lahat, baka bukas na po tayo matapos. What I meant to say is, okay, nakakahilo naman kung pa-memorize si Doc. Okay, hindi naman pa-memorize. Padala-dalawa lang. Okay? Now, what is important, you know, why is probiotics important to our body, to our gut? The importance of these things na sinasabi ko, ano ba nagagawa nito? Yung pala yun, yan pala si probiotics. Okay, I hope you understood yung kaninang explain sa inyo. Now, rundown, mabilis lang po ito. Lactobacillus acidophilus, ano best for vaginal health, is infection, diarrhea, and acne. Lactobacillus plantarum, this is good for inflammation, anxiety, diabetes, eczema, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. Can you imagine? Buong katawan po natin, can you imagine Lactobacillus casei? Good for brain function, diarrhea, supports immunity. Lactobacillus paracasei, tartarus diarrhea, ulcers, improve immune function. Can you imagine? Lactobacillus bulgaricus, liver disease, cold, diarrhea, inflammatory bowel disease, eczema, colic, tooth decay. Lactobacillus brevis, diarrhea, enhanced natural teeth, killer cells, kill H. pylori bacteria, sa ulcer po yan. Lactobacillus reuteri, immune system, antibiotic-induced diarrhea. Lactobacillus salivarius, lowers cholesterol, asthma, dental health, obesity, immunity. Ang hirap kasi, sabi niya ni Claricine, say, Mami, meron tayong Scopes Claricine, wait lang po. Kasi in-enumerate ko lang, kaya ako binibisa kasi talagang medyo mahirap para di kayo masyado mabore, okay? Kasi mahaba. You cannot memorize this one talaga. Mamaya pa meron tayong summary. Okay. Lactobacillus fermentum improves cognitive behavior, mental, memory, medullary immune response. Lactobacillus gasseri controls obesity, weight loss, and cholesterol. Lactobacillus rhamnosus, healthy for the skin, UTI, urinary tract infection, respiratory infection, anxiety. Bifidobacterium lactis, good for immune system, digestion, irritable bowels, and colds. Okay? Last, Bifidobacterium bifidum, production of vitamins in the gut, immune system, and diarrhea. Okay, Bifidobacterium brevis, promote respiratory health, skin health, yeast infection. Bifidobacterium infantis, irritable bowel syndrome, malaria, digestion, constipation. Bifidobacterium longum, supports liver function, reduce inflammation, antibiotic, diarrhea. Ayan. So, binilisan ko na lang. Ito na lang po ang tandaan natin, ha? Para mas madali po. Kasi yung kanya talaga, mahirap po talaga yon. Hindi natin pa pwedeng babaksak daw sa test ni Coach Lolita. Sabi ni Coach Clarilyn, okay, try ko inuminom mamaya po. Okay, now, Doc, ask ko, Tito Dave, ayan, good question, okay? Sabi ni Coach Malilay Rodelin, okay? So, may sagutin ako, tapusin lang po natin, ha? Nakaka-hello naman. Ipa-memorize ni Doc, sabi ni Coach. Okay? Hindi ko pa may memorize. Two at a time. Okay? Pero hindi po kailangan. Now, what are the benefits of probiotics? It improves mental health, improves mouth and teeth health, improves heart condition, improves lung health, improves liver health, improves skin health, improves stomach health, reduces digestive discomfort, increase nutrient absorption, relieves constipation. Ilan lang po yan, ha? Hindi pa yung kakompleto. Now, okay, so very, very important na alam mo, Lactobacillus, hindi Bactibacillus, sabi ni Coach Rose. Now, very, very important, okay, na alam po natin kung ano itong probiotics. Kaya pala ay good bacteria na kailangan ng body natin for our health, good health, okay? Para ma-absorb po ang ating mga kinakain. Kasi yung ating kinakain, hindi ma-absorb lang ng ating digestive tract. It needs the good bacteria para ma-absorb po lahat, mag-benefit tayo sa ating mga nutrition na kinakain sa ating pagkain. That's the main idea. And of course, the gut microbiome is connected to the brain. May connections sila daw via the vagus nerve. Now, if you have an unhealthy microbiome, nagiging unhealthy rin ang reaction ng brain mo. Okay? So, very important. Now, ito. Number 1, breastfeeding moms can take this one. Okay? Breastfeeding moms, makinig po ha. Itong 46 na taon nakikinig, hindi na ako tatanungin kasi alam nyo na. Okay? Pwede sa breastfeeding. Pero sa pregnant women, hindi po natin ina-allow. Okay? Now, this is good for 19 years old and above. 19 years old and above. 19 years old and above. Nuulit ko, 19 years old and above. Kasi po yung pang recommendation ng ating manufacturer. Although there are some probiotics given sa younger, pero po sa ating kasi we have 12.5 billion CFU. So to be safe, we'll be giving to 19 years old and above. Okay, adult lang po. Now, you can take this without meal or with meal, ideally on an empty stomach, okay? Okay, bawal po ito sa mga may HIV, mababa immune system, okay, under chemotherapy, may cancer, mayroong dialysis, mayroong mga severe infections. Bawal po. Huwag natin bibigay yan. Ask your doctor first kung meron silang ganong condition. Buntis po, hindi po muna natin pwedeng ibigay, okay? Kasi po, although it's good bacteria, you ask your obstetrician po muna, okay? When to take this one, ideally on an empty stomach, better. Pero let's say, kung nakalimutan mo, okay na naman kung you take this one on a full stomach, okay? Now, you can take at least one, yes, with or without meal. Pero ideally po, based on my research, it's good without meal, okay, before you take your meal. Now, once a day, 1 to 3 times a day po, pwede. Basta adult. Depende sa needs po ng katawan natin. Okay, once a day is okay, up to 3 times a day is okay. Okay, that's the manufacturer's recommendation. I'm also reading articles, so I'm collaborating with the manufacturer para pareho po kami ng suggestion. Okay? So yun po, no, yung mga simple po, no, na kailangan nating malaman. Okay? So definitely your gut microbiome, your gut is connected to the brain, so it goes well together, connected sila, intimately connected. So very important po na alam po natin 'yan. Okay? Now, ito po, no? Sabi ko nga po, no, so the next time you're sick, you're so low, ang baba ng ano mo, ng emosyon mo, you're lying in bed, or you're getting sick for the 4th time, the 5th time, the 6th time in a month, okay? You listen to your gut. Okay? This is Doc Lori from WeEvolve Marketing. Thank you so much, everyone.